Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're plunging pretty much headfirst into a real high stakes drama unfolding right now in Karnataka.
hmm
It centers around a sitting MLA, interestingly known by the moniker Puppy.
Yeah, that's Casey Verendra.
Right. And he's been arrested, well, far from his political base, sparking all sorts of questions about power, money, and maybe secrets.
It's a really complex picture. We're talking Casey Verendra, the Congress MLA from Chitradurga, and he's deep in the Enforcement Directorate's focus right now.
It seems like a.
And this isn't just local politics, not at all. It looks like a sophisticated network that the ED alleges he was running,
Right.
connecting local influence to, well, a global web of finance, allegedly.
Absolutely. And it's happening right now. The latest is Bengaluru, August 24th, 2025. That's when Virendra was sent into ED custody.
Right, until August 28th.
And that follows his frankly dramatic arrest in Sikkim just the day before, August 23rd.
Mm.
So our mission today, we're going to try and unravel this really intricate web. We're told it stretches from casinos in Goa
Yeah, coastal ones.
all the way to places like Sri Lanka, Nepal, even Georgia. We want to understand how a local politician, from an area known for agriculture, could get tangled up in these serious allegations. Illegal betting, shell companies, international money laundering.
And what it all means.
Exactly. What does it mean for everyone involved, and maybe even for us?
Well, the first thing that jumps out is, why Sikkim?
Yeah.
I mean, he was picked up so far from Chitradurga, his home ground. That distance, it isn't just random, is it?
Doesn't seem like it.
No. It suggests the ED knew something specific, that he was there for a strategic reason. And Sikkim, like Goa, it's one of the few places in India where casinos are actually legal, regulated.
Okay.
But so that legal environment, plus its location near borders, it potentially makes it useful, maybe for appearing legitimate while allegedly doing other things,
Yeah.
or just using its infrastructure.
So a calculated move, not just luck.
Seems that way. Very much a calculated move by the ED.
And the raids themselves, they've been described with surgical precision. That phrase alone,
It speaks volumes, doesn't it?
it really does. They didn't just go after Virendra. These were coordinated raids, hitting his brother, K.C. Nagaraj, and his son, Prithvi and Raj, too.
Mm-hmm. Which points towards potentially a family affair, a broader involvement.
Yeah, suggesting this alleged illegal betting racket wasn't just one person.
No, the synchronized way they did it implies, well, a lot of intel. They were likely closing in on an established group, not just one guy.
And the things they found?
Yeah.
The haul itself.
Yeah, the tangible evidence is pretty staggering. We're talking, what, RS 12 crore in cash?
12 crore. That's huge.
Huge. And probably not just loose change, right? Bundled stacks, suggesting organized handling.
Okay.
Then you got gold. Significant amounts, always popular for hiding wealth, and easier to move, harder to trace sometimes.
Right.
And a fleet of luxury vehicles, for those VIP number plates.
Ah, the VIP plates.
Exactly. All raising immediate red flags about where the money came from, especially for an elected official.
Whose income should be pretty transparent.
Theoretically, yes. And crucially, they found documents pointing towards offshore businesses.
Okay, that's key.
Definitely. And that image the ED released. Stacks of cash spread on a casino table.
Yeah, I saw that. Very visual.
Almost theatrical, wasn't it? Like, look at the scale of this. It paints a
Okay, so-
picture miles away from typical political life.
So, digging deeper into the allegations,
Hmm.
what's the core accusation here?
At its heart, it's about Virendra allegedly being a key player, a linchpin in a sophisticated money laundering scheme. And it's tied directly to illegal betting.
Right.
The ED specifically named 5 casinos in Goa.
Yeah.
Let me see. Puppy's Casino Gold, Ocean Rivers Casino, Puppy's Casino Pride, Ocean 7 Casino, and Big Daddy Casino.
5 specific ones.
Yes, and importantly, it's not just physical casinos. Online betting platforms are a big part of this alleged picture, too. More anonymity, more scale.
So, how did they allegedly use these places? Not just for gambling, presumably.
No, the allegation is they were fronts, used to clean illicit funds. The way casinos work, lots of cash, fast transactions. It's almost tailor-made for laundering, if you're not careful.
How does that work, practically speaking?
Well, one alleged method involves using credit cards strategically. Someone might buy chips or credit using a card linked to dirty money.
Okay.
Maybe play a little, just to create a record. Then they cash out most of it. Suddenly, what was black money looks like legitimate casino winnings on a bank statement.
Wow. So it's laundered.
Effectively, yeah. It weaves the dirty money into the flow of a legitimate business, makes it incredibly hard to spot without really deep forensic accounting.
And what's really striking to me is this isn't just India, is it?
No, not at all.
The ED is looking internationally, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Georgia.
That's right. Probing casinos in those countries too, which suggests Virendra was potentially managing these operations remotely.
A regional politician from Karnataka allegedly running operations across borders.
It points to a pretty astonishing scale, doesn't it? And a level of sophistication you might not expect.
How do they hide the money trail with all that complexity?
That's where the shell companies allegedly come in.
Ah, the shell game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
These aren't just paper companies. They're deliberately complex structures, often with nominee directors, unclear ownership, designed specifically to hide who really benefits and make the money impossible to follow easily.
Especially across different countries.
Precisely. Funneling proceeds, maybe from cyber fraud, maybe from betting, through so many layers that the origin gets completely lost. Classic tactic.
So as they unraveled this, did they find hints of expansion, bigger plans?
Well, there's one claim that's particularly explosive.
Which is?
Virendra allegedly tried to buy a casino from Santiago Martin,
Santiago Martin.
the lottery king.
The very same. Based in Tamil Nadu, and he's got his own significant ED case ongoing. Separate money laundering investigation.
Wow. So connecting those two, what does that
Yeah.
suggest? It's huge. If true, it connects two major figures already under scrutiny. Martin controls a vast network himself. An alleged deal like this wouldn't just be Virendra expanding his own empire.
It could be merging two illicit networks.
Potentially. Creating something even bigger, more complex for authorities to tackle. It suggests real ambition, a strategy to grow within that gray economy.
It really highlights how this kind of alleged activity thrives behind a legitimate-looking front, doesn't it?
Absolutely. You picture a casino, the lights, the noise, the excitement.
Yeah, the glamour.
But the ED's trying to show this darker side, where illegal betting becomes a pipeline for dirty money, turning it into clean assets.
So can you walk us through that laundry cycle again, simply?
Okay, so imagine you have illicit cash, maybe from cyber fraud. You might use a credit card to buy casino chips or online betting credit,
Creates a paper trail.
a seemingly legitimate one. Then, maybe after some token play or even a prearranged outcome, you cash out. Or maybe the funds get routed somewhere else.
And the casino payout looks like winnings.
Exactly. Recorded as legal income. It completes the cycle, layering the dirty money, integrating it into the legal economy. It's a powerful illusion.
And clearly not just a local issue. That international angle. Sri Lanka, Nepal, Georgia. That must make it incredibly hard for investigators.
Monumentally hard. You're dealing with different legal systems, different levels of cooperation between countries, delays in getting information.
The red tape must be immense.
It can be. Things like mutual legal assistance treaties, MATs, take time. Even with global cooperation, tracing money through offshore accounts and shell companies can take years. It shows how sophisticated these networks allegedly are.
And Virendra himself is in custody now until August 28th. What happens during that time?
Intense questioning, most likely. That period is critical for the ED. They'll be pushing for details, his exact role, his associates here and abroad, and the real source of all that wealth.
They'll be going through everything they seized.
Meticulously. Financial records, phone logs, those documents about offshore businesses. They'll be trying to build the full picture, put pressure on him to talk. It's a key window for breakthroughs.
Politically, this must be a huge headache for the ruling Congress party in Karnataka.
Oh, undoubtedly. They've been conspicuously silent on it.
Which speaks volumes, right? Especially coming after other recent issues.
Exactly. Like the Valmiki scam allegations funds allegedly diverted to bribe voters. These things add up, creating a narrative, fair or not, about problems with oversight.
So does the silence become a weakness?
It certainly can be framed that way by the opposition. Parties like the BJP and JDS, they get ammunition from this.
Right.
Leaders like R. Ashoka are already criticizing the government, calling it corrupt. This case just adds fuel to that fire. They can question the ruling party's integrity, especially when it involves one of their own MLAs in something this serious.
Which brings us to a really core question, maybe for you listening. Can we trust elected representatives to focus on public good when they get tangled in scandals like this?
It's a fundamental question of trust.
The implications here go way beyond just Virendra's career, don't they? It touches on the party's credibility, maybe even public faith in the whole system.
It really does. Now let's look at the man himself. K.C. Virendra, or Puppy, as he's known locally.
Yeah, that nickname.
He's a known figure in Chitradurga, an area with deep roots in agriculture. history. That nickname, Puppy, it sounds almost folksy, right? Gives him a kind of local charm, makes him recognizable.
Approachable, maybe?
Perhaps. But then you contrast that image, the local leader, with these huge allegations. International casinos, money laundering. It's a really jarring contrast.
Almost hard to reconcile. And the fact that the raids hit his brother and son, too.
It reinforces that idea of a potential family enterprise, doesn't it? Not just the lone actor.
And those luxury SUVs, the VIP plates, that lifestyle seems pretty disconnected from the average voter in his constituency.
It certainly paints a picture. Those plates often symbolize status, maybe feeling above the usual rules. It adds to the image disconnect.
So how could an MLA, who's supposed to be dealing with local stuff, irrigation, schools,
Their constituents' needs.
right, how could they also allegedly be involved in international casinos and cyber fraud proceeds? It's unsettling.
It's deeply unsettling for anyone who believes public office is about service, not, allegedly, self-enrichment through illicit means. The sheer scale alleged here challenges that core idea of public service.
This whole case also throws a spotlight on a much bigger issue in India, doesn't it? Illegal betting.
A huge, uncomfortable spotlight, yes. We know regulated gambling is only allowed in a few places, like Goa and Sikkim.
But the illegal stuff.
It's exploded.
I,
Online, offline. It attracts millions.
oh,
Sports betting, virtual games. It's everywhere, easily accessible on phones. The lure of quick money is strong,
and regulating it must be a nightmare.
especially the online platforms, often hosted overseas, outside Indian jurisdiction. Very hard to police effectively.
And their anonymity makes them attractive for it.
Exactly. For money laundering. Like,
Yeah.
what's alleged here? What starts as maybe harmless fun for a small bet?
Yeah, just a bit of entertainment.
It can spiral. And these platforms become conduits for serious financial crime, draining money from the legitimate economy.
So it's not harmless fun when you look at the bigger picture.
Not when you see this alleged darker side. Illicit funds fueling lavish lifestyles, undermining the economy, avoiding taxes. It's systemic.
Mm-hmm.
And it has real social costs too: addiction, debt.
Could this case, with the ED focusing so hard on Virendra, set some kind of precedent?
It could. It might signal a tougher crackdown on these kinds of activities, especially involving public figures, but it also shows just how massive the challenge is. Policing finance in a digital, globalized world. It's a constant cat-and-mouse game for agencies like the ED. Needs constant adaptation, international help.
So as Virendra sits in custody, lots of questions remain unanswered.
Big ones. Like, who exactly were his partners, here and overseas?
How did the shell companies really work? Who else was involved?
What was the true scale of the international casino links? How did a local MLA allegedly manage all that? The answers could reveal something even bigger.
Absolutely. The ED's investigation seems far from over, especially with those offshore links and the potential Santiago Martin connection.
They'll be digging deep. This could be a landmark case, potentially leading to changes in policy and how financial crime involving politicians is handled. The stakes are incredibly high.
For people in Karnataka, this has to be a wake-up call, right? About transparency, accountability in politics.
You'd think so. Public funds, public trust, it's all on the line. The outcome could really shift the political landscape there, affect voter views, maybe even push for stricter betting and anti-money laundering rules nationwide.
Yeah, consider this. When those lines get so blurry between political power, personal wealth, and international crime, what hidden forces might really be shaping things?
And what's our role as citizens in demanding transparency when the stakes are clearly this high?
A powerful thought indeed.
It is. Thank you for joining us on The Deep Dive. We'll see you next time.